Welcome to our Divine Light Healing Circle. Today, you can see a little bit in the background. We are going to spiraling out and also spiraling in at the same time into our existence of multidimensionality and bring in soul connections and soul connectedness, and also strengthening the bond of good connections of beingness of what we once were or what we're going to be. So we are strengthening our soul connections to our higher selves, to our higher aspects, to our higher associated incarnations, and also connections to things which are a little bit outside of ourselves here. Um, Connections to maybe events which are empowering to us, or insightful times we once heard, or power places we visited in time and space, not just in this lifetime. But of course, we also are going to go into healing and bring our people from the list into the healing mode too. For that, we're going to use the Nautilus healing place, which is a place in a galaxy which has specific healing spaces and healing places. And this one looks like a Nautilus shell, and one goes through different color frequencies until one is on the top. And at the top there, you have the crystalline diamond light, while you're going through all the different colors, like our chakra system. We started red and so on, and going up. And you might, in that particular part of the meditation, hear some music in your inner ears. So in this case, it's not tinnitus. Let's get started. I would like us to focus on our higher selves by bringing in golden light from the universal oneness. Soul frequency, our soul frequency, comes down from the universal oneness and flows into the top of our head, into every single cell of our brain. Eyes, nose, mouth, ears, throat, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, fingertips. Along the spine and muscle structure in the back, into the heart and chest opening, both wide. Solar plexus to make it more radiant. Whole digestive system. Hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. All old, non-supportive beliefs can be swept away into Mother Earth for recycling, where just a glistening golden frequency of soul vibration remains. And then we are letting it overflow from the heart into our auric system, our aura, our electromagnetic field all around us. With every single breath, we are filling our aura with this golden light, easily and naturally, until we sit in a golden light bubble, nicely burning off all influential energies of other people which do not belong into our energy field, or any kind of low vibrational energy, or any kind of energy of old memories clinging to us which are no longer conducive to our well-being. While we are standing, sitting, or laying down in this beautiful golden light flow, it flows further through our feet into the core center crystals of Mother Earth. And there we dogging on or anchoring in to the core center crystals. And we feeding Mother Earth's core center crystal grid with the soul frequencies of our own self, so that we always have a good connection to Mother Earth, from which we took the body, physical body form from, and which is nurturing us, sustaining this physical form while we're partially in it. And as the golden light bubble fills itself around us further, we are also bringing in white, silver, sparkling diamond light. It looks like shimmering, translucent aqua aura light stream, glistening and shimmering like a diamond, shimmering with all the prismatic colors, but being translucent and more on the white end. So you will hear me say white, silver, sparkling diamond light coming from the universal oneness, directed into the top of our head. Every single cell of our brain gets cleansed and cleared. Eyes, nose, ears, mouth, throat, and neck. In case you have ailments in your head, for example, like tinnitus, it might already cleanse and clear that which caused it, for example, stress. And the white, silver, sparkling diamond light also flows further into the shoulders, arms, hands, and out of the fingertips, along the spine and muscle structure in the back, into the heart and chest opening both wide, into the solar plexus to make it more radiant, into the whole digestive system, hips, legs, knees, calves, feet, and through the feet into the ground like roots. Again, we are seeking out the core center crystals of Mother Earth and sending the silver, sparkling, white diamond light down into that core center. And at the same time, we are sending it also out from our hearts into our aura, intermingling with the gold, so that our auric energy is very bright and very strong and very clean and clear. Further notice, in case you have any kind of other ailment or imprint within your system, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual, in your ether body, emotional body, mental body, and so on. If there are any imprints which you do not longer want or need, just mentally send the white, silver, sparkling diamond light out to those imprints for an additional cleansing and clearing, removing old imprints, removing blocks, removing woundedness, balancing out energetically through these reflective energies, either darkness or rifts or ripples in all these energy bodies in us and around us. And as we are filling ourselves also with this white, silver, sparkling diamond light, we're now focusing that flow to the core center crystals of Mother Earth specifically, and from there out through the crystal grid, through the whole planet. And we might see again light fountains popping up out of the earth, where the light seeks to come to the surface to nourish animal life, human life, plant life, purifying cities, states, countries, easily and naturally with the given grace of Source, and blessing the area wherever this white, silver, sparkling light touches, cleansing, clearing, and reflecting darkness back upon itself, so that room is made for oneness. And as this is happening easily and naturally, we might already feel an acceleration of energy flowing through us as the white, silver, sparkling light streams through us in a wide river-like flow. Mother Earth takes from this stream, the crystal grid takes from the stream of light and deposits it wherever it's needed on the planet. We do not need to know exactly where it needs to be. It will find its way with a directive of healing, balancing, and finding oneness and unity in polarity. And as this is happening, we manifest through our intention. Word, I am word through my intention. Word, I am word through my intention of healing. Word, I am word. And as the word of source is all the beginnings and all the endness, as everything is oneness. And as we're calling in now all helpers who want to be there for us in this process, and for all the beings who are on our healing list, and all the souls who conjoin in our circle, even if they join later, time and space does not really exist. We're inviting them in to join our circle today. Light beings, guiding ones, are heartily welcomed. And you might feel beings to your right, greet them, and beings to your left, greet them. Only beings of the highest order are allowed to want to be of service for the development on this planet, healing on this planet. And you might find that some want to stand behind your back to give you support, and that some might want to stand in front of you to protect you. You might feel some even under your feet to give you leverage to be stable, or even above you to shield you in a way. Whatever you sense, it is for you. Whatever you sense or see or feel, it is meant for you. It is the gift for you in acknowledgement of what you're doing to bring the planetary system back to source awareness, higher awareness, and oneness. But right now we are floating gently out of our body, easily and naturally with our awareness, up the golden strand of our soul, which is now so easily visible as it is anchored in our third eye. And now we are floating like a golden spider on a golden strand with our awareness upwards. And as we're floating upwards, we are seeing again our beautiful planet Earth from above, the light side and the dark side, and the glistening light fountains bubbling up everywhere around the planet, like lights on a dark night day in a city, popping up here and there and everywhere. I ask you now to give this planet and all inhabitants, all of them, without discrimination, your blessing. Let's bless our planet and all its inhabitants and occupants. And you might feel yourself expanding in the process. And you might even feel your sprouting wings, or just dissolving into all oneness. Whatever your sensation is, welcome it as it leads you further in and up. And as we have set our intention to go to the highest place we can obtain today, the place in the galaxy and in time and space where we have the best connection to all that we are, the best connection to strengthening past lives, bring in strength and knowledge and wisdom and anything else you might think you need from your experiences in other lives, easily and naturally through the connectedness. It flows to you, and you might expand even a little more. From higher dimensions or higher octaves to even simpler lives devoted to Source. Energy connections feed you and your awareness so that you as an agent can multiply it back into the universe. You become the lighthouse. You become the multiplying antenna. Energy flows to you, and through your intention, you multiply it and send it back in all directions. Like water rinns to a well or to a spring, and spring then in the well brings it back out into the open, spreads it. You become the amplifier of positive energy through your intention. And as you're bringing this powerful energy flow to you here and now, you're setting an intention. And there are several intentions. One is for you, for the small ego self in this lifetime. Heal my shoulder, heal my relations, heal my whatever. And we're focusing the glistening power stream on that what you need help with, that what you need support with in your personal life. You're allowed to send yourself support from the higher dimensions too. And then you're focusing on all the lifetimes where were so fortunate to have a good life, where you were thriving not so nicely, but you had problems and you were maybe desperate or had other difficulties. Send them the power of the light through all your connections, synergistically empowering all parts of you in all dimensions, in all realities, bringing balance to your accounts. And that should result in an even further expansion mode of energy. You're nourished from the good lives, and you give it further and channel it to the lifetimes where you had difficulties. And as you're feeling all the comings and goings of energy in your energy body, you can sense that your energy field gets more refined and again expanded. And maybe, and even maybe, you feel these strings and strands which connects you to all there is in existence. And maybe, and even maybe, you feel all the energy in between the strings and strands. And even feel connected to all there is, the light and the dark, as nothing falls out of God's creation. Everything is part of creation. And with that, we bless all the difficult experiences we had in this lifetime or any other lifetime, and elevate them with the blessings out of the duality into the oneness. I bless herewith all my difficult experiences. I'm words from my intention. And maybe you find it within yourself to acknowledge the soul createdness. The source created every single one, every single thing, every single being. Oneness created everything, and everything goes back there. And maybe you find it within yourself to acknowledge that. To acknowledge from this moment the light spark in everything, even if it is hidden under deep and dark crusts of lust or greed or anger or frustration in a human lifetime or other beingness lifetime, or mistakes which were made, or things which led to downfalls of civilizations, or things which led to your death in many lifetimes, sometimes maybe horrendous circumstances. Bless them all. If you remember them, bless the events of persecution, or bless the events of desperation. Heal those moments in your connectedness of time and space. I'm words from my intention, blessing the unfortunate events. And therefore bringing them to the light. And this might activate certain things within you, certain channels within you, which normally mostly healers feel. Your meridians or your hand chakras are feeling, hands which remember healing, minds which remember healing. And with that said, we're focusing now on finding the healing place and space, the Nautilus place, to bring our people from the list there and also experience it ourselves. We are now taking on the direction to the galaxies of healing. Target Nautilus shell of healing, which has healing tones and healing crystalline light. And whether you're seeing it in a beautiful meadow, or you're seeing it on top of a mountain, or you're seeing it at the beach, this is just your creation. But the Nautilus shell, a healing temple, is anchored as a creation in time and space, easily found and easily accessed. And to this place now, we invite all the people from our list, from our healing list. And we're seeing a huge mass of people, several hundreds which are now on our list, going to the wider entrance and going up the stairs as we go with them. And in between the people, you find light beings who might touch a shoulder here or a third eye there, or seemingly kiss a being or a human on the head, or give comfort to a very distraught one. So healing is already happening as we're going through the octaves of chakra light from red to orange and so on. But there are many shades in between and many steps in between, like magentas and purples. So see what you see and feel what you feel and hear what you hear while you're walking up the steps in a spiraling way towards the culmination point of the Nautilus shell. And when you have reached, walking or floating or flying, the center of the Nautilus shell, where the capstone is, like on a pyramid, this huge diamond faceted crystal. When you stand under it, I would like you to think of something what you're grateful for. People, happenings, healings, anything what comes to mind. I'm grateful for this. And then send it out in reverse. Instead of letting the light shine on you, you send that light of gratefulness out through the capstone of that Nautilus shell into the cosmic ethers, into the spheres. Let the world know that you're grateful, that you're happy, and that gratefulness and happiness is possible. And to not give up, no matter where in time and space a desperate soul might be. So you're sending out the song of hope and gratefulness to the universe. And once you're done with your gratefulness song, float through the capstone and wait somewhere around the Nautilus shell until all are through the process. You might explore already on your own a little bit in this healing galaxy. I will pick you back up in a moment. Let all the beings go through this healing process in a moment. You might see symbols or get messages while you're exploring around the pyramid, or better said, Nautilus shell. And almost all our people from the list are through the process and are about ready to be collectively brought back to their physical forms and integrated into their physical forms. Right now, I'm showing a vision that a huge influx of souls is ready to help us in the process of elevating our planet to a higher octave. We welcoming all spirits and souls who are willing to help us in elevating our planet. So many light sparks of souls flowing down like a rain shower or like a comet shower entering the Earth's atmosphere, finding their respective mothers and parents and life circumstances to help us keep this planet intact. I'm asked to send them blessings. Let us bless these incoming souls, so it may be easy, that their task may be easy. With that said, may your journey be easy too. We are supposed to slowly and steadily detach ourselves from the healing spheres after healing Nautilus and healing Galaxy, and coming back in the direction of our galaxy and Earth. You might feel an acceleration, or you might just feel a dropping in elevation level, as if you would fall. And it might be a speedy process. As you're coming closer to Mother Earth, ask for the integration back into your body to be gentle. And now we are folding our expanded energy back in slowly and steadily, so it can fit comfortably into our auric system. Folding our energy petals in like a lotus at night. And that was the call to definitely come back. Bringing our energy together. Integrating all strengths and strengths back into ourselves. And still being nurtured by all the goodness in the universe. May your path be easy. Till next time.